On with Rob Carson live on Facebook tonight. Let's get this thing started. Hello and welcome to the show. Glad to have you joining me tonight on this, the 12th of December already. 12th of December. Hi. How's it going? I just finished my day at work, and I'm ready to entertain you tonight. We have some really funny stories. Really funny Christmas stories, okay? Because a lot of us are kind of going through, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and there's a lot of things that are stressing us out, including, just it's the holiday season. You got to buy stuff, and you got to pay for stuff, which is even, be more stressful for people. And more importantly, you got to deliver stuff. And I've got a story tonight I'm going to share. A FedEx driver just freaking out. And you're going to think this is funny. The FedEx driver just freaking out. He's had all he can take. He can't take it anymore. I'm going to share that story. A woman in Kansas, in Lenexa, Kansas, not from my house, decides to decorate her home with a large phallus, a Christmas phallus. I'm going to share the details on that. What else? I've got a story of a woman with the most bizarre and dangerous way to transport gas from the gas station. You get one of those gas cans and you go home and you fill your lawnmower. This woman, you won't believe what she did in Phoenix. No, Houston. The depraved sex life of penguins. Why you should be afraid of your Ring doorbell if you have children. And two Santas fight in a mall. You're thinking, okay, where could that be? It's going to be either Russia or Florida. I'll share that coming up in just a few. But welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. Hello, Mike. Mike has joined us tonight. And if you would, please share on Facebook so we can build this audience as we continue to do what we do. Let me go ahead and make sure that our audio is golden. It is. Okay. We are cool. So if you would, please, Mike, and others, share with other people, because this isn't just your basic podcast. It's a pretty good-looking podcast. I mean, maybe I'm not. But, there's some pretty good stuff happening here. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on in Lenexa, Kansas. Lenexa, Kansas. There is a woman who decided to decorate her home in this fashion. That is a large phallus. It's a penis. If you're explaining it to your children, it's a pee-pee. It's the opposite of a nina. It's an outie, not an any. So Shelby Gash, her name is Shelby Gash, turned off her neighbors in the sleepy Kansas street by shaping Christmas lights into a giant penis. Sorry, neighbors. This is what she said on Facebook. Sorry, neighbors. I felt the need to make a giant dick on the roof. 'Tis the season. 24-year-old was equally as blunt with the local TV news crew reporting on complaints from neighbors in Lenexa about the phallic festive display using 60 feet of lights. That's 60 feet. Dang. That's a big, giant, glowing penis. Anyway, Cash said it was, it's a cheeky reaction to how uptight her neighborhood has become. People think it's hilarious. People are stopping in the middle of the night, taking photos and laughing. People think it's so much fun. However, the neighbors, probably the HOA got a hold of that. They're like, got a hold of that. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. Anyway, they got a little mad about it. Here's a picture of this woman. Here she is. This is Miss Gash. Miss Gash. She's 24 years old. She's living in the cul-de-sac. What do you expect? Okay, I mean, you moved into a cul-de-sac neighborhood. You're living in Lenexa. You're 24 years old. Of course you're going to think your neighbors are uptight. Dear God in heaven. Hello, Robert. Hello, Chad Potier. All you guys, thanks for joining me. Here's a little. I want you to pay attention to this video, because this is the local report. I believe this is on WDAF TV, and I want to focus on how despite the fact that it basically contains what you'd see in maybe in an 8th grade sex ed class. You can say penis and all this, but WDAF is acting like the word penis has never been said on the air before. Here's WDAF's report on the penis-clad Christmas house.
Santa's going to see more than a chimney on the roof of one Lenexa home when he flies in on his sleigh.
What do you think it looks like?
Oh, it looks like a giant little.
You know, a man's private parts. Until now, Marcelo and Christy Vergara haven't seen the display that's lighting up some people in their Whispering Hills neighborhood.
Whispering Hills.
Statement. I don't know to what, but probably not appropriate.
And we're blurring it to keep it PG-13. Questions surrounded the monstrosity sitting on this roof formed by 60 feet of lights. Could it be a guitar? Maybe a funky sleigh.
The neighborhood's kind of like...
Oh, it's not a funky sleigh and it's not a guitar. I think we all know what a penis looks like.
I've kind of gone down because everyone's kind of uptight, so it's more of kind of the honoriness.
We asked the creator, 24-year-old Shelby Gash, what is it?
A giant glowing...
At first, neighbors got a kick out of it.
I don't know what I would have done if I would have driven. I probably would have wrecked my...
Let me ask you real quick as a parent. Would you shield your children's eyes as you drove by the Christmas penis? Would you freak out about it? Because honestly, you have the penis and vagina talk when the kids are little, right? And I think this is kind of silly and kind of, it's goofy and maybe inappropriate, but let's not be all freaking offended by it. As Max Holiday joins us and Scott Hogg says, hello, and Marty, hello. If I drove by the house, if my daughter's 14 now, my son is 20, but even if they were 5, they'd look at that, I'd say, it's a penis. It's a Christmas penis. It's not pornographic. It's just it's a picture it's a shape of a penis. Dear God. Is it appropriate? No. Would I want it in my neighborhood? Not so much, But I'm not going to freak out about it because, dear God, compared to all the other things, and for WDAF to freak out like they've never said the word penis on the air. They've never, it's a giant, what?
Laughing.
And that's what Shelby intended.
People think it's hilarious. People are stopping in the middle of the night taking photos and laughing. People think it's so much fun. I think there's a lot more laughter than it's bringing out anything uncomfortable,
But then neighbors were turned
I just kind of worry about what you're going to be kissing it under the mistletoe. That's okay.
off by the image.
It's a joke that wears off pretty quick.
It's a joke, yeah, and I don't think it's appropriate for little kids.
Yeah.
The lights lasted only 4 days, not as long as Shelby anticipated.
Can only keep it up for 4 days.
Sorry if this is actually really bothering people. I'm just trying to make a laugh.
After hearing how it might upset neighbors with young children, Gash decided it best to unplug and take the lights down on this display.
Basically do a light vasectomy.
Reagan Porter, Fox 4 News.
Do you cover something like that? I love it. Robert Wilson says the balls are on both sides. Well, it's kind of like what the flounder, the fish, right? The eyes are both on one side. You know what? And it's so funny because the local news, they just you can't say the word penis. My God. I mean, just because every man has them. Some women now, I guess, in 2019 have them, I've heard. But it kind of reminded me of this scene from Austin Powers where they were completely terrified, I guess, of saying anything associated with the male member. Here it is.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar. What is it, son? I don't know, sir. But it looks like a giant dick.
Yeah.
Take a look at the starboard. Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not a woodpecker that flies someone.
Quiet! We have reports of an unidentified flying object! It is a long, smooth shaft, complete with 2 balls!
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Wang! Pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Willie!
Yeah. What's that? Well, it looks like a giant...
Johnson!
Yes, sir.
Yes. Back to Johnson. I mean, what do you guys think? John, Victor, Lisa, what do you think? Is this offensive? Would you be... I think it's funny. I whatever. Maybe I'm... I thought it was kind of funny. The girl put a giant penis on the roof. I think it's funny. So I'm not gonna crucify her for doing it. It was, kind of kind of stupid, but whatever. Anyway. All right, so let's move on here. Now, have you seen the Peloton commercial where the guy gets his wife spinning bike? You remember spinning? Did you do spinning? I did spinning, and I did about 3 sessions, and I said, I will do any kind of workout but spinning. This is awful. You sit in a dark room with somebody barking at you and pretending like you're climbing hills that aren't there. You're on a bike that goes nowhere, but you're being pretended that you're biking over mountains and stuff. I hated spinning. And now they've got spinning at home where you can have a guy on the other side of the world telling you to pedal faster. All right? So the thing is, there's this woman, Monica Ruiz, was in this commercial for Peloton. All right? This is a picture from the ad, okay? She apparently had kind of a scared look on her face when her husband gave her a Peloton $2,000 exercise bike for Christmas. Now, some people would love to have a $2,000 Peloton exercise bike. My wife would love to have one. I wouldn't because spinning sucks. But that said, this commercial was immediately criticized because, and listen, even the guy being the actor as the husband, basically, they're saying his career could be over because he acted as a husband giving his wife a Peloton, and everybody's thinking that because he gave her a Peloton, he thinks she's fat. No, maybe she just wanted a frickin' Peloton, $2,000 exercise bike. Who wouldn't, other than me? Because I really don't like sitting and pedaling and not going anywhere. And being barked at by somebody who, is a fitness fanatic. So Ruiz has, apparently there's this massive backlash. It's even cost the company millions of dollars. Ryan Reynolds saw her, and he's got a line of gin. It's called Aviation Gin, and he decided to. I love Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is fantastic. They met. He was on the late night talk shows with her, and they did a commercial for his gin, where basically she's drinking because of all the things that she's been through in the national media as the wife of the Peloton bike guy. This is funny. Go ahead and try and play this real quick. Here we go. There. Let's start over. Here we go.
This gin is really smooth.
Yeah.
We can get you another one if you like.
There you go.
You're safe here.
She needs a drink, obviously. That's what they're trying to. She's with her friends, and through all of this Peloton bullcrap, she needs a friggin' drink.
To new beginnings.
To new beginnings.
Pluses.
There you go. It's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be a fun night.
Really? Mm-hmm.
You look great, by the way.
There you go. So that's the Ryan Reynolds commercial. I love it. I don't drink hard liquor anymore, but I think I might consider just buying a bottle because, I feel for her. All right, here we go. Let me get rid of that. Very funny, though. Very funny, though. Okay. Ryan Reynolds. I'm a big fan of Ryan Reynolds, by the way. All right. Let me just go ahead and check here. See who's on. Robert Wilson. Hello. John, Casey, all you guys. If you wouldn't mind, we have a bunch more to do on the show. So if you please just share with people. I want to tell you something real quick here. See this? This is Hendrick Toyota in Merriam, Kansas, which is near where I live, and I've worked there. And I'm going to tell you, it is the most amazing car buying experience I've ever seen with regard to either used cars or new cars. If you buy a certified used Toyota, you get a 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. You get 1 year of roadside assistance, 7 years, 100,000 miles from today on the engine and powertrain. So if you buy 2017 with 20,000 miles, your warranty on the engine and powertrain is going to last until, well, from today, 7 years, or another 80,000 miles. Amazing. lifetime powertrain warranty on all new cars. Okay? 200,000 miles on your transmission, and it goes out with a new Toyota. You pay a $100 deductible, and Hendrick picks up the rest. Yeah, it's amazing. You should come by and see me, okay? Just come by and see me or one of the other sales associates. They're really cool people. I started selling cars on the side, to make ends meet, and I've learned so much about this company. It's amazing. Hendrick Automotive Group is amazing. They got a Chevy store locally, a Nissan, 2 Lexus dealerships, a BMW dealership, and a Toyota dealership. So if you're considering buying a car, I think the Toyota is the best damn thing in the world. I really do. I think it's the best thing in the world. I love Toyota cars. Love Toyota cars. Okay, let's move on to some other stuff. Can you imagine being a package delivery guy this time of year, or girl, whatever? There's a story out of Wisconsin, and I don't effing blame this guy one little bit. Can you listen? Imagine being an Amazon delivery guy, or imagine being a FedEx or UPS or whatever. This is hell. I mean, this is hell. And because you and I are sitting on our asses and we're ordering stuff online, and a lot of us are not doing brick and mortar, and I do some brick and mortar, but I do a lot online. But their lives it kind of sucks because they're really hustling to beat each other. Walmart's competing, Amazon's competing, FedEx. We got 5 packages today. 5 packages in the mail. Wisconsin FedEx driver delivering a 144-pound package. Apparently had a couch from Wayfair. Wayfair, you got just what I need. Here he is. He just reached his freaking end. Here he is delivering the package. Watch this. It's spectacular.
Monday was not this FedEx driver's best day. After tipping over a 144-pound package and pushing it through the snow, Ring doorbell video from the Mayville home shows the driver still on his phone, tried lifting the box into the truck. The package, according to FedEx's website, is within their 150-pound weight limit,
Yeah, by 6
and
pounds.
the homeowner was watching her Ring doorbell footage from work the entire time.
But I was actually in shock. I just sat there like, wow. And I just wanted to hear what else he was going to say.
Wendorf says normally delivery drivers just ring the bell.
Well, he was pissed off. He's getting worked to death. He 144 damn pound package. He's delivering it to your damn door. And he had his meltdown moment. Who hasn't had that?
And leave the package at the door. This time, she needed FedEx to take away a couch she'd ordered from Wayfair twice, but had been delivered by FedEx damaged both times.
The frame was broken on it, so now we're wondering if it was broken because of the way they treat merchandise.
Wendorf says
Wow.
she sent FedEx this video, but never got a response. Now, she just wants an apology.
I mean, they're getting paid for it. They're getting paid to deliver large items.
Yes, I know, but occasionally, when you're a grunt and you're delivering your effing couch, I don't blame the guy. I understand your couch was damaged. I get that completely. Return the couch, cool. But this guy, he just had his moment.
Wayfair sells a lot of furniture.
In Mayville. Caroline Reinwald, WISN 12 News.
So FedEx sent a statement to 12 News saying, quote, the behavior depicted in those videos is unacceptable. The company went on to say that it will take the appropriate steps to address this matter.
You know, we've seen this kind of behavior before. When you just reach your moment where you just can't take it anymore. There's a point where you just listen. I think all of us have experienced that, where you just get to a point where you just can't take it anymore. Here is a prime example of someone who is under an enormous amount of holiday stress. It is classic, but this happens.
Caller? What is it?
It's a 1-year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
Clark, it's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
No, he wanted a built-in swimming pool.
That it is, Edward. That it is indeed.
I'm sorry.
This isn't the biggest bag over the head punch in the face I ever got.
Son.
This is what the FedEx driver went through. Here it comes.
Hey! If any of you are looking for any last-minute gift ideas for me, I have one. I'd like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here tonight. I want him brought from his happy holiday slumber over there in Bellevue Lane with all the other rich people. I want him brought right here with a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Oh, we're not done. There you go. Yep. I think that FedEx driver just had all he could take. I really do. And I don't blame him. The other day there was a video. Somebody had put out a basket of goodies for the FedEx driver or the people who work delivering stuff. Put a little basket and says to the Amazon driver. And the guy was so happy he danced. Like, you made my day. A lot of people have to do a lot of crappy stuff this time of year. I'm going to tell you, a lot of people have to do a lot of crappy stuff this time of year. And if you're in the service industry, maybe you're not now. Maybe you were at one point. I remember I worked at JCPenney in the gift wrapping department when I was a kid in the 80s. There are a lot of people who have to do a lot of crap and have to deal with a whole lot of crap this time of year, and they're in the customer service thing, and you take them for granted because you want your package there and you want your whatever there and you want to, and they have to deal with that crap. When things don't go right, it sucks for them because they take the brunt of it. So here's to you, FedEx driver. Here's to you. All right. I've got a couple things I want to share with you. I got a couple stories that are just absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm not going to share that one right now. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can find it. I've got a story I want to share with you. Hold on one second. Santa fight. Gas bag. Hold on. Let's do the Santa fight. I'm going to go ahead and look. I need to look up one thing here, guys, because I'm for some odd reason missing a video. Let me go ahead and add it. This is a story of a woman in Texas, and she decided to. Oh, here we go. This is a woman who decided to fill her a car. You know, a lot of times you go to the gas station and you use a gas can, you fill it up, and maybe you put gas in a regular gas can. You have an emergency, you have a lawnmower, you do the small gas can, though you mix oil with it, and that's for your smaller engine weed whackers and whatnot. Well, this woman apparently needed gas and did not have a legal container, so this is what she decided to do: use one of those disposable bags from the grocery store. Here it is, guys, unreal. There you go. This guy is videotaping this one. Watch this. Filling a bag with gas. Hold on. There you go. She lifts it up and starts to spurt gasoline. That's not good. She got to double bag it like you do canned goods at Walmart. Yeah, that'll help. I'm going to double bag this real quick. Okay, so it's still spewing gas. She's gonna take this with her. Oh, you double bag it. It's fine. It's like if you put, cans of ravioli and Campbell's soup in there. You just double bag it. She's double bagged it. She's literally taking the gas home with her. This can't end well. Especially if she's a smoker. I'm just saying. She puts it in the car. I don't know how this guy allows her to drive off and not go up to her and say, hey, are you out of your effing mind? But apparently he did not. No incidences of a fire reported, but this woman double bagged some gas at the Kroger. Again, usually this happens in Florida or Russia. This happened in Houston. Hello, Ryan. What's up? Hello, Dylan. Good to see you. Right. Good to see you, man. Miss you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the show. Speaking of Russia, at a mall in Russia, in an event that probably fueled by vodka, poisoned by Chernobyl, in the words of Bill Murray in Scrooged, one of my favorite movies of all time, Christmas movies. This is a mall in Russia. I'm not going to try. I'll try to pronounce the name of the city. Blagoveshchik. Nailed it. There's a mall. Apparently, one of the Santas said, "This is my territory," and the two got into a fight. Here's a little bit of the brawl footage from Russia. No sound on this. It'd be in Russian anyway. It's like, Stolistaya Chernobyl, Buzvidonia. All that stuff. There you go. Apparently, the two decided to pretend it was a joke afterwards to make the kids happy. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. That's Russia. Thank you, Russia. All right. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. Well, I got a couple more stories I want to share with you real quick before I go. And I hope you've enjoyed the show. Because there's just a lot of just crazy stuff going on out there. If you have one of those Ring doorbells, and I do, there are a lot of things that can happen with this new electronic culture that we're in. It's interesting. Just in the last few years, in my home, we have 4 virtual assistants in the house. Think about that. I'm not a millennial. I am a Gen Xer. I'm part of the last generation that just got cable. And everybody's like, oh my God, we can watch HBO. We can watch more than 3 channels. Okay? Now we have smartphones that are the Library of Congress times 1,000, which is it's not a phone. It's a supercomputer with a phone app. And you got digital assistants in every effing room. I've got an Alexa. I won't say the word Alexa very loud because she's right there. She's right there. Should I do it? Alexa, play Christmas music. Alexa, turn off the volume. Alexa, turn off the volume. Okay, kind of creepy. Alexa, stop, please, and don't kill me. So it is kind of interesting what we've done with regard to tech. And now they have the newest version of the digital assistant, shows you who's at the front door. All sorts of stuff. Starts your light, turns your lights on. I don't know. It's weird and cool and scary. Maybe you remember watching TV shows when you were a kid, and you went, "That technology is amazing." Well, we're there. If you watch Star Wars, I mean, we're real close. We're real close. In fact, a lot of our technology is faster, higher than Star Wars. We just haven't figured out how to get an X-Wing fighter out of our atmosphere at escape velocity and fight with laser beams in space. That's coming. It's coming. That said, there are a lot of creepy people who are willing to hack into your whatever. I remember when my son was little, we had a baby monitor, and it was just an RF radio frequency baby monitor, and we heard our son upstairs, and we would hear the neighbors next door because it was at the same frequency, and they'd be talking to each other. And it's kind of salacious to hear what Bill and Laura are doing next door, but at the same time, he's like, they don't know that they're being eavesdropped on. Now you can do it in a much more profound and strange way because it's not next door. It could be in another country. This is a chilling video of a hacker talking to an 8-year-old girl through the Ring security camera in her bedroom in DeSoto, I should say, County, Mississippi. Think about this. If you have a daughter, how you would feel.
Who is that? I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
What the hell? How do you react to that? This is the stuff of movies. This is the stuff of nightmares. Fortunately, he wasn't going, I think he was a prankster. I could be wrong. I think he was a prankster. And just being a douche to be a douche. I don't think that he was, I don't think that he was a threat, but I could be wrong. He wasn't trying to, I think he was just effing around. He's probably a young kid who's just an idiot. He wasn't trying to impersonate Santa Claus. He was just being a douche. I could be wrong. McGraw-Millhaven. Hello, my brother in St. Louis. How are you? Good to see you. LaDonna Weimer. How are you? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Dylan, Ryan. Talk to all of you guys. Honestly, wow. Kind of frightening. Right? Unbelievable. Are you enjoying the show? I hope you are. If you would, please share with other people. I'm about ready to wrap things up here. If you're in Kansas City, go to Hendrick Toyota and Merriam. If you're looking for a car, look me up, or I'll set you up with another qualified salesperson. Got some great things happening. My food radio show is getting ready to launch. It's called Sound Bites with Rob Carson. That's going to happen next year. My food product line, including my guacavejas, going to be starting very soon. It's a guacamole that I make. So, if you would support me, that would be great. It would be really, really cool. I'm going to wrap things up with one other video. How would you feel if you were on safari, you're hanging out, and you're in Zambia? And I mean, who hasn't been in Zambia, just hanging out in Zambia. And you're at a brunch, you're just kind of chilling. In Zambia, I'm thinking if you want to have an open air kind of breakfast place, you might want to put some sort of cage or something up, because chances are some sort of wild animal is going to come in and steal your food, like these elephants. Just walk right in your hotel lobby. Got the baby elephant back there. Don't say anything. Just let them have the peanuts. Can you imagine? Wow. I don't know if I'd be freaked out or kind of thrilled by it. I mean, if it was a squirrel, no problem. But if it's something that could crush you to death in 2 seconds, yeah, maybe a problem. Let's move forward in the video here. A second here. The elephant is right there. You're trying to be cool. Like, there's nothing here. There's no elephant here. There's no elephant in the room. Okay, we're done. Thanks. This guy, look at him. He's like, they didn't take my Bloody Mary. Thank God. I really need it now. Could you imagine? Look at that. Look at this look. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Okay, they're gone. Okay. They're gone. Okay. Anyway, I thought you would enjoy that. Could you imagine? All right, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. If you would do me a favor and share this video. I think there's some really good stuff in it. If you've just caught on at the tail end, it's really funny. There's some really good stories with regard to Christmas and whatnot. In the meantime, if you get a chance to check out the rest of my podcast, YouTube, Rob Carson Show. You can write me personally, carsonontheradio@gmail.com. A lot of good things are going to be happening very soon, including my radio show with regard to my food show. In the meantime, Sam Cangelosi, Tien Tran. Hello, Tien. What's up? Robert Wilson, McGraw. I respect what you do, brother. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for joining me tonight. And share with others. Watch it again if you didn't see the whole episode. I think you're going to enjoy it. In the meantime, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever. God bless. See you soon.